Rosa Parks and the Montgomery bus boycott. On a cold December evening in 1955, Rosa Parks quietly incited a revolution by just sitting down. She was tired after spending the day at work as a department store seamstress. She stepped onto the bus for the ride home and sat in the fifth row, the first row of the colored section. In Montgomery, Alabama, when a bus became full, the seats near the front were given to white passengers. Montgomery bus driver James Blake ordered Parks and 3 other African Americans seated nearby to move to the back of the bus. 3 riders complied, Parks did not. "Are you going to stand up?" the driver demanded. Rosa Parks looked straight at him and said no. Flustered and not quite sure what to do, Blake retorted, "Well, I'm going to have you arrested." And Parks, still sitting next to the window, replied softly, "You may do that." After Parks refused to move, she was arrested and fined $10. The chain of events triggered by her arrest changed the United States.
Action! On February 4th, 1913, Rosa Louise McCauley was born in Alabama to her parents Jane McCauley and Leon Edwards. Her childhood in Montgomery helped her develop strong roots in African Methodist Church. Rosa did not attend a public school until the age of 11. Before that, she was homeschooled by her mother. At the age of 11, she attended the Industrial School for Girls in Montgomery, where she took various vocational and academic courses. She began laboratory school for her secondary education, but never completed it because she was forced to drop out to help care for her grandmother.
Rosa's childhood was greatly influenced by the Jim Crow laws of the South, which segregated white people from black people in almost every part of their daily lives. This included public restrooms, drinking fountains, education, and transportation. For the children attending school, there was busing for the white children for their school, but the black children were required to walk to another school. Public transportation followed this line of segregation, except that blacks were allowed on the bus as long as they sat in the back apart from the whites.
Rosa Parks. Parks is mostly remembered for one isolated moment in her life, the act of civil disobedience, being arrested for refusing to give up her seat to a white man. For her courageous act of consent that helped catalyze the Montgomery bus boycott, she has been called the mother of the civil rights movement. Upon her death in 2005, she was the first woman and second African American to have her body lie in honor in the Capitol.
Do you know why Rosa Parks got arrested?
No, why was Rosa Parks arrested?
She was arrested not just for standing up, but sitting down for what she believed in. On the evening of December 1st, 1955, Parks, an African American, was tired after a long day of work and decided to take a seat on the bus on her ride home. Because she sat down and refused to give up her seat to a white passenger, she was arrested for disobeying an Alabama law requiring black people to relinquish seats to white people when the bus was full. That's why.
This is Sydney Dahl reporting for Cash News about Marching Band of their recent, past, and upcoming events.
Dahl reporting for Cash News. I'm with Kylie Nicely. She plays the clarinet. Kylie, how long have you been playing clarinet and why?
Well, I've been playing the clarinet since 5th grade, so this will be my 6th year playing the clarinet exactly.
How long have you been in marching band for?
This will be my 2nd year marching right here.
Do you think you'll make competitions here?
I hope we do, because we made first place last week, and I was excited for that.
What are the marching band weaknesses and strengths?
Our weaknesses are mostly our footwork. Our weaknesses are often our freshmen who have just started for a year and they're not as experienced. I would say our strengths are in our upperclassmen who give us a good foundation and our overall musical.
Do you think Mrs. Silver is a good band director?
Yes.
And how?
Yes, because some band directors can be like really mean and like really hard on you, and yeah, Mr. Silver can have those times, but you can also have those times where it's like a lot of fun in this class. You don't have to be so serious all the time.
Okay.
Do you think that being a marching band is really good for like, making a scholarship?
There's a lot of music scholarships. I don't really know exactly which scholarships there are, but there are some good music scholarships for college.
How long will you be playing for?
I will be playing in marching band till I get to college. I'm hoping I do.
Order your yearbook now. Cash Bulldogs yearbook. Take this envelope with your money enclosed to Miss Hewitt. Deadline is February 1st. It is $50. After February 1st, it will be $60.
Versace, Medusa head on me like I'm Illuminati.